Representative Ryan, you've spent 24 years serving in the State House of Representatives. Given your experience in how government works, could you suggest one or two state programs that could be eliminated as the legislature tries to address the deficit? Are there any programs that Connecticut can live without the government now operates?
Wow. Doesn't seem quite fair off the top of your head without having to look at things. I think we've done, I mean, we just saw some consolidations done with some of the various agencies. We even saw consolidations done with, probably one of the answers I might have given was the various commissions dealing with women and children, but they've kind of consolidated those already into one entity. And then with some of the oversight committees, we've also consolidated them into one agency, which I think was another important thing. I'm trying to think of something that I can really give you a good answer as we're talking about this. Of something I feel would really be comfortable eliminating, for sure. I'd have to really kind of look at it carefully. I mean, I gave you the couple of examples I can think of. I know we're going to be looking at it more carefully. As I mentioned earlier, looking at middle management elements, and I'll probably think of something as soon as I leave here that I probably would love to see getting rid of, but nothing's popping into my head right now. I'm sorry.
Sure. Let us know. You're running for office, Ms. Taraya. Have you, in looking at the budget, seen anything that you've decided, well, that's nice to have, we really can't afford it, as far as a state program?
I like to think that in past years, I've seen Connecticut try to draw, I don't know if it's a pride thing, but to have like a national team represent us. I mean, the Yukon Huskies are a fantastic organization, and I know Rensselaer Field was there for a proposal of maybe I'm mistaken, but to have the Patriots play and move their become New England, to be the New England team here in Connecticut. I think we need to move away from that and trying to be a state that has everything that other states have. I mean, we're unique in our own way. For the consolidation of committees, I mean, I understand it. You're trying to cut back on personnel. I mean, that's the cost of those committees. But when we consolidate, it's unfortunately we lose, and the concern is that we lose people's voices. We lose the fair representation. Instead of an individual body being able to report, now it's an individual trying to report to other individuals and then speak on behalf of them. So it's sometimes the concern is that their message will be lost, or is it just not fair representation?
I can think of something now.
Okay,
kind of going. I'm thinking more of the bonding agenda, and I think of the fact that as we look at the bonding agenda, I don't think there should be anything that we're bonding that doesn't have a direct economic impact. And I think of the last bonding agenda, there were just a couple of items on there that I probably would not have been in favor of. I don't know why the state would be paying for a couple of the items, or some of the items that were on the bonding agenda. So I think we have to be a little careful in that regard in the items that we find.
So you draw a line if the project can't be shown to bring revenues back into the state and drive economic activity.
Exactly.
The state should no longer be invested in those kind of things, borrowing for them.
Right.
I mean,